The first thing I did was to try to put Japanese in my life. Well, why not do that in real life? Like, I have a cell phone, I have a camera. The other thing I'm doing that I think is the most important, that is like being a game change for me, is I finally understood what ga is. So thank you a lot. I have been listening to Japanese music instead of listening to other music. Since when I quit my job to backpack in 2021, I have been waiting for this moment. So today's day 10 of learning Japanese, and I want to do a video a little bit different today. If you just arrived here, you don't know what is happening. I'm doing this 30-day challenge of learning Japanese, and I'm posting on shorts every day, like what I learned in that day or the technique I have been using. And actually this is a special challenge because it's meant to help me to get my dream job in the end of these 30 days. And I will explain a little bit more of this. I also want to tell you like how exactly was my first week, the struggles I had, what I actually learned, while I show you how was my day today. It was a very special day actually. It will be like a vlog mixing with things I have learning and etc. So since it's Sunday and I wanted to chill a little bit, I started my day playing Wagotabi. If you don't know this game, it's a game that just released on Steam this week, and it's about learning Japanese in a RPG game style like Pokemon. I'm loving this game, I recommend it. And how was my first week of learning? I think I had a good start, but at the same time it was a bit confusing because Japanese is literally other universe of language. So I went straight to learn hiragana, and it worked very well. I still sometimes miss, like I don't remember one or two, but already understanding like simple sentences and being able to read. So I think this is a positive point. But at the same time, even though I could speak like, oh, my name or my age, I wasn't understanding the logic of Japanese. And the more I was learning, more confused I was getting. So I said, stop, I need to do something about it. And well, I did, and it's been working. So the first thing I did was to try to put Japanese in my life. Because for example, I was studying like 2 hours of Japanese, but then the rest of the day I was doing other things. Of course I have to work, but I wanted to put more of Japanese. So I created a YouTube channel that I just did for Japanese content, and I have been watching like videos in Japanese. Even though I don't understand much, I put subtitles and etc. Most of the channels I have been watching are channels for beginners, so they help me a lot. And as you can see, I have been playing Wagotabi instead of playing other games. I have been listening to Japanese music instead of listening to other music. It's been like a few days that I only listen to Japanese music. And I said that today was a special day because I did something different. As you probably already seen on screen, I went to my grandma's house to have a lunch with her. And I don't know if you know this game called Sashingo, something like that you take pictures of things and then it shows to you like the translation and everything. It's also another game to learn Japanese. And I thought, well, why not do that in real life? Like, I have a cell phone, I have a camera, I can take pictures of things that I am actually seeing, and I can translate them and put into my vocabulary to study later. And I loved it. Like, I took pictures of the food, I took pictures of animals, I took pictures of a bunch of different things, and it was amazing. Also, this is something I had before that I kind of lost it in the past years. Like, I love to photograph, but then I started to work with filming and editing, and then I kind of stopped doing those little things I liked. And well, I'm back to it. I hope you're liking it too. So this is the first thing I'm trying to do to really bring Japanese to my life, like this big immersion, you know. But at the same time, this is like an extra because it's after my studying time. So the second thing I'm trying to do is to turn those passive things in more active things. So for example, before I was playing Wagotabi and just playing it. Now I am actually trying to understand and use things I am studying out of Wagotabi inside of Wagotabi. And the other thing I'm doing that I think is the most important, that is like being a game change for me, is to understand the logic of Japanese, not try to translate things. And for example, I was a bit confused. I think everyone that started learning Japanese probably some moment felt confused about it. That is wa and ga. And I was like, okay, wa is to this and ga, but why, like, you know. And then I found this channel, Cure Dolly, organic Japanese explanations, and I am loving it. And also this other app I'm using is helping me a lot. I will talk a bit more of it later, but I finally understood what ga is. So thank you a lot, Cure Dolly. I know unfortunately after watching her videos I saw that she passed away, so rest in peace and thank you so much for the job you did. And talking about Dolly, this is exactly what I did when I arrived home from my grandma. I sat on my laptop and I was studying, watching her videos. And other thing that I have been doing that is being a game changer is that I'm not only watching the video, I am making notes and try to explain to myself what I learned with my own words, and then I forget, but then I go back, I watch the video, and then I make some more notes and I try to explain to myself. And then when I go back to play Wagotabi, I started noticing the things I have learned, and now I understand it's not only like translating, and you know, I can't explain 100% because I'm still new to that, but yeah, it's been amazing. I'm loving this journey. Definitely I will learn Japanese for more than 30 days, and I hope I get this job, and I will talk a little bit more about it now. So after Dolly-sensei videos, I wanted to go for a walk, and I wanted to go to the sunset because I am nearby the beach here, and I was so much in the study mode that I decided to also study in this walk. And this is where Rocket Languages comes. It's one of my favorite apps for language learning. I use it a lot for Spanish. I love that they have like audio lessons, so I don't really need to be looking at my cell phone. I just put my earphones and I go for a walk, and I'm like 30 minutes of a lesson. And they aren't paying me to say that yet. Actually, this is the other thing I wanted to say, explain a little bit better. In the first video, I said that all this I'm doing is to get my dream job, which is be paid to learn languages for a company that I actually believe and to create content of it. It's been a long journey. I have been into this hobby of learning languages for years, and since when I quit my job to backpack in 2021, I have been waiting for this moment of working for something I really believe. And I have other dreams too, like I also said in the first video, that I want to use this money to create a free community of learners that are actually engaging and learning together. And that's because I always searched for that and I never found it. Like most of the things I know today, I learned by myself. Not because I'm a genius, but because I didn't have the money to pay for a class to learn. So for example, English I learned by myself, guitar I learned by myself, video editing, which is my job, I also learned by myself. And I always thought like I have to use this knowledge I have today from learning alone and help other people that are probably in the same boat I was before. And that's also where this channel comes from. If you see the slogan, I don't know if that's the right name, it's learning stuff to show you it's possible, because it's possible. You can learn whatever you want. So my plan is to do things for free, like a class, learning how to learn and talking about studying techniques and things like that, and maybe someone that is a teacher that also wants to come together in this community. And that's a big plan I have, and I can't talk about it the whole day, but I think I need to finish this video now because it's already 32 minutes of recording. And so I think it was a bit confusing sometimes because it's the first time I'm doing that, so I'm sorry. I just want to ask you, if you like this video, if you like this channel, please keep watching, and well, let's learn together.
Sí. Ah.